Oh, come on, you can do it.
Mm.
Well, guys, it's been a great week. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah. Well, I like
Okay.
Cheetos. Cheetos are great.
Yes.
Cheetos taste really good. Well, I mean, look at those over there. That's not pizza. I could also go for some Swedish fish and some Skittles.
Sometimes. Oh.
But
She started talking and then stopped. So Hold on, I'm almost done. Okay.
what up, everyone?
Cool.
What happened?
Here. Oh man, I'm watching Lost right now. I watched like the first season years ago.
Does it hold up?
Like
Wait.
Lost? Like
Super quiet.
I'm super quiet. I'm super quiet.
That's better.
that's better.
See, whenever I roll digital dice, it fucks me in the ass. I just want to roll regular dice. Get this here.
Did any of you guys go see Princess Mononoke while I was in theaters?
What?
Yeah,
It was in the
I got
theaters?
17.
I think it still is this week.
Oh, they did that in New York a while back when I was living there. They did like a bunch of Miyazaki films. That was actually really cool to see.
So cool.
Because a lot of the stuff it's like when Star Wars came out in theaters. Like,
Right.
you were too
Yeah.
young to see it in 1977, but seeing it was, although it was like a special edition, I think.
Okay, we have to go.
Wait.
We have to go? What?
No,
Get in the van. We gotta go.
we have to go.
Oh, Liz, I wanted to ask, when are you starting at Penny Arcade?
It hasn't.
Been announced?
They actually didn't make you an offer. You just applied.
I think we're live, aren't we?
We are live.
Oh shit! But they can't hear us, right? We're muted.
Nope. Smooth move.
I mean,
Oh come on! It's not like it's not that bad, right?
No, it's not.
It's
Can
not
you
that
look
bad.
at the size of this fucking
No,
thing
I
from
just-
Panda
it's not-
Express?
Distract. It's too obvious.
It's technically no, it's official, but not technically official. So
You haven't told your parents yet.
Aww.
Do what?
No,
Hey, what's up, guys?
Alyssa's getting married. What?
no, I
Congratulations!
know.
Oh, that's really
When
nice.
is the wedding? Are you
She hasn't told her parents yet.
Everyone tweet that
This is
Alyssa's getting married.
Me, I'm getting married, you guys. Apparently.
That's
Damn.
awesome. Good job. Congratulations.
Who's the lucky person?
Who is it, Eric? I'm not sure.
Shit,
This
I
is
don't
up to
know.
you.
No,
What's his or her name?
Oh, that adds an interesting layer.
It's probably
Or
that
is it
green
two?
orc in the picture on the map right now.
What's their name?
It's Shrek. It's Shrek.
Aw, you married Shrek.
Oh, we
I'm
should have
bearing
figured
Shrek.
that out because she drew the portrait. We should have known.
Wait, are you drawing on the picture, Eric? What do you say?
No, I was just pointing at it. I was trying to pick out the guy.
Oh, I think I
I like
deleted the old Shrek picture. Shit.
I like the brooding elf who's looking at a map.
Where?
The,
Oh, right
The
there.
one under the
Right-
tray of beer.
the one
The
under
one
the
right under those fun bags, right? That one.
yes.
Look at those things.
She's impossibly skinny too.
She is very well, not impossibly, but
I mean,
yeah, I can see she's
corset,
like,
right?
Don't body shame you guys.
like
God.
going.
Wow.
But it's like her torso is like straight and then her boobs just jut out. Like that
Well, people can look like that, Jack.
just seems a little odd.
Yeah. at least in more
People
crowd.
can look like that. It's okay to like things.
I don't know about that. All right, so we're ready. So Eric, you let us know. Oh, first, should we
I'm
introduce each
thinking-
other? What should we do?
Okay, yeah, we should.
Is this a character intro or an IRL intro?
both?
Both.
Both.
You can just be brief for both.
Go for it.
Be brief for both. Hashtag BBFB.
There you go. All right, smartass. Who are you?
In real life, I'm Rick Lacey. I'm a storyboard artist for DreamWorks Animation, and I have a comic on Patreon at www.patreon.com/Rick Lacey. Here in the fantasy world, I play Xavier Cross, a ranger from the
The
Icewind
North.
Dale.
What?
The North, who found himself entangled with the quest of this rabble. And now that we're in Ravenloft, he's not dealing with it so well. So he's got issues.
Issues?
Mm-hmm.
You like tissue paper.
Would you say you got issues?
All right, hi, I'm Jack. I play Jack from Rooster Teeth, and I'm playing Archimedes, who is a high elf, who is a kind of got a chip on his shoulder. All he's been warming up lately, and I am actually in another person's body right now, so my consciousness is in.
Well, you segued it to Hyacinth.
I did.
Well, then I can't introduce myself because you're not embodying me as Katie. You didn't give me. Jack's all wrong. He's all wrong. He's always. I don't know.
Hashtag BBFB.
Sorry, I'm Katie, and I am an actress and voice actress, and I play Hyacinth, Ceridian, who is a wood elf. And myself and Arkham were shared the same body with two heads, and were recently separated, but unfortunately that didn't go exactly to plan, and now I am in Archimedes' body and he's in my body, hopefully taking good care of it hygienically and all.
Gross.
Whoa.
Poking things. Poke.
That's like the last thing that you could be doing.
Poking around in there.
Okay, so hi, my name is Alyssa Grant, and in real life, I am a games producer, and I am Hobbitses on Twitter, and in this game, I am Rookie, a half-elf monk, who also has a spirit named Pelob. I'm sticking with it.
Nice.
I love it.
I never noticed, does the pirate have a skull and crossbones on its thorax?
That's great.
It does.
I just keep revealing more and more and more about
I know, the secrets of Spirit.
Secrets of the Spirit Helob. Yeah, and she's a fiery half-elf monk who basically flips everywhere and is a germaphobe and likes to tell super petty lies, but is overall good.
Oh, and I have a donkey.
And I now have a dog.
Yeah, it's true.
What do you have, Rick?
I have a wolf. All right? I have a wild animal that I befriended in the wilderness of smog and death. Whereas Jack actually has something bigger and meaner and more than a dog, and it's going to turn on us all and eviscerate it.
Probably go through our throats at some point.
Yeah, probably kill you all eventually. So.
And Eric is a floating head.
Mwah.
You
Eric
should
is
do
the
that though. You
game
should just like
master.
wear green.
Yeah, just wear it, green screen myself out, so it's just my head.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys seen the streamer who plays? What do they play? What game is it? Anyway, they're a dog on stream.
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah.
They played our game once.
Did they?
Yeah,
It's
well-
amazing.
Do you know what it is? Do you know the secret behind it?
Well, I know that. I feel like they pre-record some of it.
It's all CGI. It's 100% CGI.
Really?
What?
I'm pretty sure.
Wait,
Is it
but
really?
you don't know for sure.
I'm
I thought it was green screen. Like,
And
he
like this,
put the green screen curtain around himself.
what's
and the person sings to music a lot while they stream, and then like the dog will have like crazy dance moments during it.
What?
You guys should watch it. It's phenomenal.
I
I forget what it's called. Anyway, sorry, I hijacked that for a minute.
Good to know. So.
Can you guys, if I do this, can you guys hear something?
I hear the music still, and it's tripping me out.
Well, was it my music or was it the dink-a-dink-dink-dink in the tavern? I just put on some heroic, like, trumpets. Did you hear that?
No, we don't hear any heroic.
Okay. I didn't want to. I like might put my own background music down. I don't know. I just didn't want to interrupt. Ignore me.
I didn't hear any trumpets. You did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing heralding you into the tavern. So, when we last left off, you guys had found Archimedes and Xavier, you each got your own wolf. Archimedes is much larger than Xavier's.
And cooler.
Not that
but,
size.
but still a wolf. Still like a wolf. You know, it's
Sure.
not like a runt. It's still like it's a wolf.
Yeah.
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 Just not dire.
No. Just wolf.
That was blatant, by the way.
Yeah. So then you made it into Barovia, and you found yourself at the Blood of the Vine Tavern.
The blood of the vine.
New Barovia.
New Barovia, yes. New Barovia. And at that point, after everybody went up and presumably washed up.
I did not have any basin in my apartments.
But I thought you didn't like soap.
When did that? Whoever said that?
You did. I thought you said you were going to explain your aversion to water or like aversion to bathing.
I think I have an aversion to dying.
That was real life, actually. That was metagaming.
Thank God this isn't smell-o-vision.
Hey. So everybody met back down in the tavern, where you were confronted by Ismark.
Yes.
Oh, that's right, son of the Burgermeister.
Yes.
Is Marquis.
He had laid a hand on. So that's right. So Xavier was waiting at the bar for everyone. And when they all came down, Ismark put a hand on his shoulder and said something. I don't remember what it was.
And he said something.
What did he say?
No, something. But
Are we being quizzed right now?
I don't know because I don't remember what he said. But if he just came over and put a hand on my shoulder and said something, I would look at him and say,
I just wrote Ismark in brackets son. That's all I wrote.
he put his hand on your shoulder, turned you around, and said, I am Ismark, and you must be the ones my father had sent for, because you don't look like you're from around here.
Certainly we are not. So you're the son of the Burgermeister, chief authority of this little hamlet?
Previous chief authority.
What's happened to him?
He's no longer with us. He's passed away. About 10 days ago.
I just look around at the rest of the group and how?
Have I come down yet? I don't think I've come down yet.
Oh, I assumed everybody was there.
Oh yeah. I think I'll come down now. At this point, I'll walk in on the conversation now.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess there was a reason I hadn't come down yet, and I forget what it was. Sorry, but now I'll just...
Well, everyone has their soap right now.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. We all went to our rooms to clean up and come back out, and
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to like.
I was naked when you walked in. That's right.
Oh yeah. You were indecent.
Never mind. I'll just have come out too. That's fine. There's a reason that I wasn't. Sorry. Keep going.
What happened to him?
He actually passed of natural causes.
Okay. Nothing weird about that, I suppose.
How could we have gotten the letter just 3 days ago then?
Because it was sent by.
What letter?
Okay. And then I look over. I look over at Ivan if she's there or not, and I'm like, okay, everybody. Your father died 3 days ago.
10 days ago.
10 days ago. We got a letter 3 days ago from him telling us to meet here. And you know us, so you must have something to do with that?
I know my father had sent for some people.
Okay. Before he passed.
Yes.
And by the time... So, the burning question in my head... How did he know we were here? We had just arrived in this land when suddenly we were given this letter as if we were known here. There's somebody waiting in a tavern. I can't remember the name of it. I repeat it.
I don't.
This letter.
Let me see the letter.
I don't even know if I have it. I don't even think I have it.
Well, before you see the letter, he mentioned someone being ill, and we just wanted to get more information about that.
Nice.
Sure.
I come walking down the stairs at this point too.
You were already there, weren't you?
No.
What the weirdest?
And I see you guys talking to this guy, and I'm like, probably someone important.
Well, if you must know, my sister has been bitten by a vampire that has been plaguing this land. And my father had sent away for a hunter to come and rid us of this curse.
Any hunter, or was he looking for someone specific? Because it felt like we were pretty specifically pinpointed in the last tavern we were at.
Rick, move your mic up.
Can I talk to my people alone for a second?
And she pulled us away, and I just like.
Sorry, we don't mean to be rude, Mark. It's been a long journey. We've just woken up and we're kind of just settling in, and I just want to make sure we're all on the same page before we move forward.
And I've been drinking.
No offense
Sure.
at all. Okay, so we out of earshot of him.
Yes, you guys
Okay.
can move away if you want.
All right, because I just want to. Bless you.
Give me.
What? This is our guy.
Well, but so it was the letter that we found on the hunter is the right one.
Yeah.
Is the correct letter. The one that we got at the tavern, the pretty scroll and the fancy parchment is the fake letter then.
Hey
Do
guys,
we know who it could be from?
do we have any snacks? What happened?
You better not abuse my body.
Okay,
Only
I
organic.
give him a carrot. Here, chew on this.
thank you. Guys, gnawing on it.
I still don't know if we know if whether the nice letter versus the pretty letter is the real one.
Well, one says daughter and one says wife or loved
Right.
one.
So the second letter was the one that exclaimed about the daughter.
Right.
Yeah.
And if that's his son,
Then and it was
then
found
the one about the wife is.
the fake one. But he said
Or
it
at
was
least, let's not say fake. It's at least questionable.
questionable. But he said he sent for a hunter, and that's possibly who we found the letter on.
And we did determine that the writing was different,
Mm-hmm.
So
right?
all signs lead that the second letter that we have, yes, is the one that's come from the family. This family, that guy that we're talking to right now. And I look over my shoulder and I'm like, 1 minute.
And you just see him start drinking because
Because
he's got nothing else to do. Yeah.
Meanwhile, I eat a Tim Tam.
Ah!
Sorry, I just before we went on and we're like, we thought it was your wife. I just wanted to.
Okay, so should we mention the other letter to him, or should we just keep it to us right now?
I think we should get to know him better before we mention the second or the first letter that we received.
Good idea.
I think because we know that the second letter is correct, it wouldn't be bad to show him the second letter.
But only if we trust him.
Mm-hmm.
So we keep it to ourselves, and we go along with this whatever
Mm-hmm.
until we prove we can trust him. It's still mysterious to me as to. I feel they knew we were coming.
Yeah.
At least the person in the last tavern.
Or doesn't seem to know. Does he?
I think that was a different person though.
No,
So I
he
think
came
that
right up
was-
to us.
Oh, true.
But we're foreign. Like we're not part of this line. Like we're not locals here. So you have to.
We
assume
stick out like a Thor thumb, sore
yeah,
thumb,
like a fourth thumb.
like a Thor thumb.
You have to assume. I mean, we can ask him as well, but you have to assume it's because he's like, oh, well, I'm looking for strangers, so I'm just gonna go up to the strangers and see if that's who.
Okay, so let's follow this lead and assume everything, right?
Yeah.
And then the second letter we'll just keep in our back pocket for now until something makes sense.
Yeah.
Also, do you think the vampire that bit his daughter or his sister, the dead guy's daughter, was Count Screwball?
It's possible.
I mean, that's the only vampire we currently know of right now. And on top of that, I do wonder, like, if she was bitten by a vampire, what are the side effects of that?
Vampirism, undeadness.
But like, what's
Great
happening
dresser.
right now? Yeah, she turns into Spike.
The one thing I think that we should still kind of be priority is how do we get out of here? Like we're not hunters of this land. It's not our it's not up to us to actually save this girl that's been bitten by a vampire or to destroy this Count Strahd. We have to get out of here, right?
Yeah.
Like
We
what's
have to get out of here, but it doesn't seem like
how? Like how? I don't want to get ingrained in here for like 10 years of doing quests of other peoples hunting down vampires because their families were slain, just like that guy we saw in the other bar.
What do you think this guy will know? I mean, I feel like if they knew how to get out of here, they would be gone by now.
I think that we're all in some effed up dream right now, and this guy doesn't
Think
even
so?
know that he can get out of here. I don't know. All I know is this whole place feels unnatural to me.
Okay. Yeah, we should go back and talk to him to see what he knows, what information he could give us.
I look over my shoulder to see what he's doing because we've been just like having a conversation for a while.
I walk up to Xavier. I'm like, Xavier, if you think you're dreaming, would you like me to slap you in the face?
Yeah. I do.
All right. And I look at him like, you want this?
This is it. If this doesn't work, then we're here.
I high five Jack as he lifts up his hand.
All right. I'm gonna throw. Can I throw a strength?
Come on.
Yeah, you can.
All right. Then I slap him. Oh, okay.
Is that the really? I think I'm sleeping still. I think I'm more sleeping.
Yeah, you did not hit him hard at all.
Wait.
Is it the,
Why
Did
was
I-
it dexterity?
great effort. I think this is real, and I slap Archimedes on the shoulder. Did I hurt you? No. Okay.
I like the idea that everyone's watching just a woman slap you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right.
that's true.
I'm glad you didn't hit him back.
That would have been awkward.
Well, that's why everybody's cheering in the bar, right? Yeah!
Oh, in that case, my reaction would just be, and then I look back at the crowd and I'm like,
Wait,
Yeah.
women.
I deserved it.
So
but
I'm gonna
before
go
we get
back
too-
to. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, before we get too much further, we also leveled up. So should we roll for new hit points and stuff and all that stuff before we get too far in, or what do you want to do?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I haven't done that.
Yeah, sure. Give
yeah.
yourself some new hit points.
Can I have all of them?
No.
Okay.
I had 40.
No.
So what do we roll for it?
Your hit dice on the
You're gonna-
character sheet on the top.
You're going to be a 1d6, I believe, Jack.
Oh,
Yeah.
And then
All right.
add your constitutional modifier.
I'm a 1d10, so I'm gonna roll it now. Plus.
What if I don't have a constitution? Do you have a constitution?
no, I've got 0.
Nah, you just
All right.
don't.
Here's my official roll. That was an unintentional one, or that wasn't me.
4.
That was Rick.
5. I got 5.
I'm gonna roll mine.
9.
No,
Oh, that's not. Oh.
wait. So Alyssa rolled a 2. I rolled a 6.
Oh. I was
Okay.
first. I was like, that's not bad. And you just did the two. Oh man.
So I add 6 now.
Yep.
Sweet.
Oh.
A 1d6.
Yeah.
So I'm up to 31 hit points.
Are
Okay,
you?
Katie threw a 3.
Oh.
Alyssa actually is lowered in hit points.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'm a
don't.
negative. She has to give hit points back.
So I'm up to 22 now.
Are you? Oh, that's cool. I'm at 18 currently. Maybe I forgot to add one.
Damn.
Doesn't
Yeah.
make sense.
I mean, I roll a d10. I roll a d10, so mine are going to be relatively higher.
Man, I threw a D6 and I just nailed a 6.
Wait, why can you throw a d10?
A ranger is a d10.
It's a
like
different. It's a different class.
yeah. Like a fighter is like a d12.
You son of a.
Yeah,
Rough
so it's
life
good
sure is
dice.
rough.
For the rest of my level up, I put both my ability points into dexterity, so which boosts me up a modifier, so I'm at +4.
Oh yeah, so okay, so then what do? We get
So everybody gets 2 ability points at level 4, and you could put 2 into one ability or one each into 2 different abilities.
and that by abilities means strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, all that stuff. Okay. So I could go up to 18 intelligence.
That'll change your modifier.
Wait, how do you get 18 intelligence?
We're at 16 right now. Is he on the left side?
Wait, I have plus 11 on Constitution.
Well, you'll probably go up. Isn't it
No.
17? Is it 17, 18 is up a modifier? So you might be able to go up a modifier if you just.
I think it's every 2. We're at 16 now, plus 3. So if I go up to 18, that'd be plus 4, right?
I think at 17 you'd go up, right? Or is it at every even number it goes up?
It's evens.
Oh, is it?
So,
I
Katie,
think,
right now,
yeah.
we're identical. So you've got 8 strength.
Right, it is because I went up to 18 in dexterity.
You've got 12 dexterity, 11 constitution, 16 intelligence, wisdom, and 10 charisma. So you can add 2 more to any of those, or either 1 to 2 of them or 2 to 1 of them. I'm gonna add mine to intelligence. So I'm gonna go up to 18 int.
I'm gonna do. How do I just click? Oh, I may have clicked something.
You clicked charisma.
All
You
right.
actually botched on charisma. That
If you want to change it, go click on.
I already did.
You fixed it.
Oh man, what should I do? I should.
All right.
How does a monk go up on level 4?
Oh, level 4. I do the same thing. So it's 1 ability or 2.
But you don't get anything else because sometimes do you like?
Oh, ask a slow fall.
What do you do?
Slow fall.
It
What's
basically allows me to take reduces my falling damage.
Fall slowly.
Yeah,
Like,
gracefully.
yeah.
Graceful fall.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just slow.
Oh god. I only got ability modifiers. I only had ability upgrades.
I'm assuming that's all we get.
Yeah.
We did get level 3 spells though.
If you have a PHB for 5e, it's got a handy little chart that tells you
Yeah.
what it does.
The what?
Your player's
The
handbook.
Like if you go to the wizard's page, like the first page of the wizard's chapter, there's like a little chart that says everything you get per level.
4th level, I get ability score improvement.
Yep.
Everybody gets that.
I'm
Wait,
going to
are we
improve
in
my
5th?
strength, so I'm just at a +0
Yeah,
now.
Wait, are we 5th level or 4th level?
Fourth.
Fourth.
Level.
Oh, then we don't get level 3 spells yet.
Oh, scandalous.
You bastard.
What do you get?
We have 4 cantrips, 4 first, and 3 second.
Oh
So
yeah, you don't. I was
So
looking
you
at
only get
fifth.
abilities.
But what's the ability score improvement? What is that?
So that's what we just talked about, where you get
Oh, okay, okay.
points to go into it.
Well,
So next level we get level 3.
Yeah.
You guys are not at a -1 modifier for strength now.
No, we wait. No, I mean if we didn't improve it, we still are.
no, she's talking about her.
Oh, she. Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
can't tell if that's adorable or not for a monk. Like,
I
do you use dexterity for punching?
Yeah, I use dexterity for everything I do.
Okay.
So are these
Heavy lifting.
Unless I have a weapon that I'm not proficient in.
It's all shreds, no gains.
Man, the gains goblin really takes all my gains.
Anything? Oh no. One more
We have different spell slots. Yeah,
Gains goblin.
we can. If you want to get another level 2, you can.
I'm okay for now.
More than one.
So I stabbed that guy.
Eggs,
at the
private
bar.
donut.
Hold on.
Do you?
Died. No, of course
He
not.
dies. I'm going to decapitate him.
I get on my horse.
Listen, okay. I didn't know.
Oh, they weren't around for that.
I didn't know that you couldn't just have a horse.
So Ismark is getting really drunk at this point. So
We're
you
coming
know
over.
while
We're
you
coming
guys
over.
are
We just had
fucking.
he had to level up. He
do
did.
it.
Did he not see like the swirl of light?
yeah.
Your ding. We're all screaming ding, ding, ding.
Ding, 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 ding.
Well, now that he's getting drunk, we could take advantage of any knowledge that he has.
I just said knowledge.
That's
Let's
true. I
walk
can
over
use
there.
my womanly charms on him. I've yet to try that.
This is a
Okay,
homie.
so who wants to approach him first? Who wants to lead this? I could, but I have a string of scathing and aggressive questions.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to him. I'm gonna say, "So,
Okay,
how are you enjoying the alcohol here? What's your favorite drink?"
Rookie's doing it.
Oh well, I mean, this ale that we have is scary.
What do you mean by scary?
Take a look. It's made with real cobwebs.
Inside.
I hate this place. I say this under my breath. I hate this place.
So, is that what you would recommend, or is there another drink that? you
Oh
recommend?
God, no! Get the Firebeard's brandy. Holy jeez, not this
Oh.
stuff.
I go up to the bartender and say, "Hey, could we get a round of those for everyone here, including Ismark?"
Sure.
I'm not really a brandy guy. Do you have like a scotch, like something around 10? Brandy's fine. Brandy's fine.
Do you have a 16-year? No, I'm gonna go get around for everyone, including yes, Mark.
Okay. So you get around.
Yeah. I'm gonna give him a thing of the brandy. I'm gonna say, yeah, this is a great selection.
I agree.
Yeah, so we're from pretty far away, as you probably know. We've traveled quite a ways, and we're basically looking to find our way back home. But maybe while we're here, we could help you out. Maybe you could help us out.
There's no going back home.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What do you mean there's no way of getting back home?
Yeah,
No
what
one.
do you mean by that? I yell.
I punch you in the shoulder.
God.
You can't leave here.
Why?
You'll die. No one can leave.
So what's going on with your sister? How's she feeling? What are the side effects of being bitten?
She's quite ill, but still walking.
Okay.
Like-
So what can we do to help her? What kind of illness is she experiencing?
Sometimes the dead walk.
She looking pale.
I can take you to her, and you can check on her yourself.
Sure. What have you done to help her out? Like how long ago was she bitten?
Maybe she's been bitten twice now.
Twice.
Wow.
What is she doing? What?
She's like the village.
The village what?
Nothing. You got this,
Nothing.
Rookie.
So does she know this person that's been biting her? Like, it doesn't seem like vampires are too abnormal here in these lands.
Oh, it's that cursed Strahd.
I knew it.
It's Strahd. So what can you tell us about Strahd? Well, we've heard about him before. In fact, he seems to be someone that a lot of people fear.
Tell him I saw him.
What would you like to know?
Well, see, my buddy here saw him, met him, in fact, and well, we do kind of want to know, why are people so afraid of him? What's his deal?
Well, first off, he's a vampire. That's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long has he been? How long has he been around?
Thousands, years, maybe. It's been a while.
Does he oppress your people with a mighty fist?
How did you know?
So why your sister of all people?
I don't know. It seems he's got a thing for her.
And your sister hasn't said anything. They haven't had any discussions or anything.
With him?
Yeah, with Strahd.
No, she's scared stiff of him.
Ask him if she knew Strahd before she was bitten.
Did she talk about Strahd before she was bitten the first time?
Not that I know of.
Okay. And how long ago did the first attack happen?
Oh, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Oh wow. Okay, so this is fairly recent. So where would she be safe from him?
Nowhere. The villagers are too scared to talk to her.
I just grab him and shake him a little bit. Hey, buddy, come on, man. Come on. We're good. You want some more? Have some water.
Yeah. What more? Oh,
No,
yeah,
here
more.
you
I'm gonna grab the glass of water. I'm gonna say, we made you a very special drink.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's made only in our lands. Would you like some? And I hand him the water.
Sure. Wow, this is decent.
Right? Yeah. Special ingredient and all. It's
Cobweb free. It's great.
cobweb free.
I have one question.
Yes.
You said that your father died of natural causes.
Yes.
Could you be a little more specific?
Sure.
How natural were they?
Well, every night since my sister has been bitten, wolves surrounded our house.
I look at Archimedes like out of the side of my head or eye.
Have they seemed aggressive?
Very. But we were able to fend them off. But ever since my father died, they haven't been coming around. We don't know why.
But how did your father die?
I think it was just the stress of everything going on.
Oh.
He collapsed in his study one evening.
So the wolf attacks peaked, and then they diminished.
After yes.
Wait,
Tell
after
us,
what?
Ismark, what?
What?
What drove
What?
the wolves off?
Yeah.
What drove the wolves off?
I don't know.
Should we go, like, should we let him lead us to his sister so
Yeah,
like while
I
he's
think
walking, it like keeps him awake and we can just keep asking questions?
Yeah, you want
Yeah.
to get him up? Or should we get him up?
Sure.
I mean, I hope he can walk. I mean, I'll help him up. Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, let's get on the other side of him and hoist him up.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, Izzy. How about you take us to your sister? We'll take a look at this.
Yeah, let's
We're
go.
not going to do anything yet because
What?
we're not going to promise we're going to do anything about it yet because we still haven't talked about coin.
No,
Okay.
okay, yeah.
Lodging, right? And I want to get out of here.
Ooh.
And I think you
I
know.
will. So, Ismark, just while we're on our way, I do have, as we head out, we do have a couple extraordinary companions with
Yeah.
us at the moment.
Like a cat.
So,
What?
yeah, like, you know, a friendly,
Yeah, like a big cat that has bigger paws and a couple more teeth and is more shaped like a dog or a wolf.
I have
Real friendly though.
We have a couple of wolves and a donkey. My donkey.
You have
is
wolves and
Freya.
donkeys together.
Yes.
Okay.
But they're
Yeah.
friendly and they're not going to hurt anybody.
Or so we think.
Yes.
Well, we at least know that about the donkey.
Okay.
Maybe the donkey's the most vicious one.
But we just want to let you know that they're okay.
Okay.
All right.
That's cool.
Shall we? Would you like to lead the way?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go meet your sister.
He kind of gets up and, fumbles around a little. He says, "It's that way."
Okay, we just kind of like hold on to him and
Yep. Okay.
So as we're walking through the streets, I kind of want to ask him like about the boarded up houses and why we don't see anyone.
Sure. Well,
As soon as we get out the door of the bar, I go Shadow, and then Shadow comes, or I don't know what happens to Shadow,
Did
but
we tie it up? I think we tied it up.
well, he's in Shadow and Moon and
We have to tie them up so that they wouldn't eat people.
they were in the barn,
We
right?
have to tie them up.
I think we tied them up.
Yeah, so that they wouldn't startle people or people would feel safe.
yeah, you put him in the barn.
But we
with
didn't tie him
the
up.
no, I just think you left them in with the donkey.
Oh.
So can Shadow get out on his own, or does he need me to?
Yeah,
come
sure.
grab him?
He bursts out of the barn and runs over to you, puts his butt down next to you.
Who's a good
Stand
Shadow?
Ah,
Who's a good
ah.
Can Rhea just come out like really gracefully, like, what a pleb?
Yeah. She struts out at her own pace. She doesn't care about anything else but getting next to your side and just kind of dipping her head down a little.
such a lady.
I'm gonna look at Helob, and both Helob and I are gonna roll our eyes at the same time. All hundreds of Helob's eyes are going to roll.
So all those eyes.
So I'm gonna say to him, so Ismark, we've noticed that there are quite a few people. Actually, there's quite a lack of people in this town, or at least who have decided to stay in their houses. Why is that?
Well, if your town was being ravaged by werewolves and vampires and undead, what would you do?
Is there no way to prevent them from coming in?
Well, we try to, but we lose a couple more town folk every night.
That's rough.
Did you say werewolves?
Yes, but yes.
So why don't you guys just relocate to another town with more people and more security?
Have you seen any? Because I haven't.
I have. We came from one. It was amazing. At least amazing as this is compared.
Where's that?
I wish I knew how to get back.
It's on the other side of that gate with the 2 soldiers with no heads.
Oh, you can't go past that gate.
Why not?
You'll die.
Like, define die.
Sorry, feels like death to us.
How do you feel about asphyxiation?
Not a big fan.
So have people tried to get through and they just haven't returned, or do they get stopped?
Have you seen the bodies?
You get about probably 5 feet out of those gates, and you'll collapse.
What about going over them?
That too.
Okay.
Wall of killing us.
You've noticed the fog around this place, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, well, that's
Is
what'll get
unnatural
you.
and full of death.
Strahd makes that.
Oh, knew it. So
How-
there's-
That's how
To
he
keep-
keeps us all here. Preys upon us, yes.
Do you think we could talk to Strahd about getting rid of the fog?
Oh, I'd love to see you try.
how easy is it to get an audience with him, or is it not easy at all? Like, how do you, his population,
Huh?
how do you, his population, treat with him?
He comes in, takes what he wants, and leaves.
Okay, so I look over at the rest of the group and like in a hushed tone, they're his herd.
So
He's just feeding on them.
I kind of just like look at Xavier like, I know, we can get through this. It's gonna be fine.
I'm not anybody's lunch.
None of us are. I forget what I was gonna ask now.
It seems like we need to figure out what's going on. At least maybe just help out while we figure out how to get back. Maybe we can.
It's something to do, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
figure out what's going on.
Everything seems to be uncovering a little bit more about this place, but everyone here is so entrenched. Like this is their life, you know.
Mhm.
They don't know anything beyond this, and they
Yeah.
definitely doesn't seem to have gone beyond the mist or the wall.
Who is Ismark? You said that he comes in and he takes what he wants and leaves.
Uh-huh.
He's just one vampire. How could he be doing all of this? Does he have people working with him?
Yes. He controls the werewolves. He controls the zombies, the skeletons. The phenomenal power is he. Yes.
Can I do a check? This is not gonna be either. And Arcana's down. What I want to do is I want to do like a check to understand if I know something about vampires.
Sure.
So Xavier's really spooked, probably based on some superstition about undead, right, death, and that sort of macabre scene. So maybe he's at least encountered it or looked it up or something. Something that's started this.
Sure.
Arcana's low. Survival. What's history at? History's low. Religion's all low. What do you think I should roll?
Either history or arcana, whatever one you want to use.
It's all the same. It's all based on the same thing. I'll do history.
Okay.
See what happens. So I want to learn what do I know about?
Welcome
these?
to the Bone Zone.
What happened? I missed it. What is it? What did I get?
You
Am I in the bone
three,
zone?
bro.
Oh, no.
Just I don't know. I maybe. Go ahead. What do I do?
Can I throw an Arcana
Yeah.
on his back?
Sure.
Like I assume that I just don't like dead people.
Oh, come on.
I think I do have good arcana.
This is why I want to roll regular dice.
Because then you can't see them.
Nope, roll the one. No, I'm not touching that again. Nope.
You guys, I mean, you know that what you do know about vampires is that there's usually one overlord controlling everything, controlling all of the minor vampires, the lessers, controlling werewolves, controlling all the demons that inhabit the lands that the
So in a way, perhaps to like liken that to some of Xavier's knowledge, like it's something like a dragon horde, right?
Exactly.
Like it's like the dragon has his lair, and some of the and most dragons are super intellects, and they tend to control outlying populations and things for themselves.
Exactly.
So, all right, so it's like so I look at this as like, okay, this Strahd is as powerful as say a dragon. He's overtaken this land. It sounds like he has a lair and he has his minions, and he's.
Yep, that's the one.
Tell me, Ismark.
And he's over my shoulder. I'm like, oh god, don't.
Oh no, who do you trust in this area?
Trust? I trust me.
That's
And my
it?
sister. Yeah.
Okay.
So, if your
That's about
father, if your father, piggybacking that question, if your father was the authority in this town and he's dead, is that you now?
Yep. It's me.
Okay. So. Okay, that's a good sign actually. If he's the authority here, he's got at least some sort of control of the people, or at least the. I don't know. Somebody help me leverage that.
Yeah.
Definitely not control of himself right now.
No, not at all. That's like he's hanging on me. I'm like, this is the problem. Like, is there a mayor? Is there a mayor?
Oh yeah. What are the landmarks in this town? I guess. Like, what are the main buildings here? The main people.
You don't really see anything out of the ordinary besides a large fountain in the center of the town. But
Okay.
other than that, it just looks like all these old boarded up houses and homes that have been degrading over years and years of use.
Are we almost to your sister?
Yeah. That house right there. Yes.
Okay. What does the house look like? Is
Okay.
it just like hanging
It
out?
actually looks a little bit larger than the other houses in the town, and a little cleaner, not really boarded up, but it's more of a mansion than anything else.
Can I take a look around before we go in? I've got a pretty high investigation.
Sure.
While he's doing that, I kind of want to like sober Ismark up a little bit.
Okay.
Not so much like through magic, but just more like through like a salt smell or something.
Okay.
What is that?
Bucket of water?
Well, right. So what I want to do is like, maybe in my traveling pack I have a little water. Is there any chance I have like a little herb, maybe
Sure.
some pepper, or spice or something?
Yeah.
Right.
You want to spice up your water a little?
Just a little bit, right? And I take a little bit out of there and I just spice it up. So I sit him down.
Yeah.
Right? And
Hey.
kind of grab his face and I'm like kind of just kind of make something really spicy that'll just kind of jerk him awake.
Sure.
Using like I have a +2 in medicine. I don't know if I need to roll for it, but I figure with the +2 in medicine I at least know some sort of remedy,
Yeah.
to just kind of snap him awake a little bit.
Sure.
To do that, kind of shake it up in a little vial
Yeah.
and like give it to him.
As you do that, I'm gonna shout, "Wolf! Wolf!"
Whoa! What?
Are you sober now?
Whoa! I don't know about sober, but I'm not as bad as I was.
We need you right now. We need you right now. We're gonna go see your dead, undead, twice bitten sister.
Oh yeah. Good.
I'm like
good.
writing an '80s movie right now.
Jack, so as you're looking around the mansion, you see that it's the mansion is behind an iron gate, and the gates are twisted and torn, and the right gate lies cast aside while the left gate kind of swings back and forth in the wind. You hear a stuttering squeal and a clang of the gate as it repeats this mindless precision. The weeds choke the grounds and press with menace upon the house itself. Yet against the walls, the growth has been trodden under to form a path all about the mansion. Heavy claw markings have stripped the once beautiful finish of the walls. Great black blottings tell of the fires that have assailed the house as well. Not a pane nor shard of glass stands at any of the windows. And all the windows are barred with heavy planking, and each plank mark has the stains of what looks like something evil.
Lovely place.
Do
Yeah.
the wolves seem uncomfortable, or did you get Hope, by the way?
Oh, I always assume Hope is just kind of there
Yeah, I do that with
Is she
Raya.
not?
Hope is always
Oh,
there.
what time of the day is it?
This is actually very close to night.
It's perpetually gray and dark out.
Yeah.
Well,
But you guys got into the tavern and you didn't sleep. You just went up to freshen up a little. So
Okay.
it's about 8 o'clock at night, a little past dusk.
Okay, this is a great time to be wandering around a ghost town.
Yeah. What time of the day do the wolves usually come?
Well, they don't come anymore, right?
No, they don't. The wolves don't come anymore. But when they did, it was
They came
nice.
big. They brought their A game.
Yep.
We get it. Come on, Ismark. Come
What?
on.
What? Oh, okay. All right.
What is this place?
This is my house. So,
Why does it look like this?
well, what do you mean?
It's
you're in serious need of an
overgrown.
interior decorator or an exterior
It's
decorator.
It's overgrown with vines. The gate is just hanging by a fucking a bolt. The
You've
windows
got
are bashed
evil
out.
stains everywhere too.
Well, when your house gets attacked by wolves, it might look the same too.
I grab Ismark by the collar and I kind of hoist him up to my level or down
Yep.
to my level. I don't know how tall he is.
Yep.
And I give him a shake and I'm going to roll into an insight check here and I just shake him like, what is going on here? The truth right now or nobody's going to help you.
Sure. So you're rolling. Yep.
Yes, my insight. Fail me now, you stupid computer.
There you go. Not
What
bad.
did I get?
Okay.
I can't.
You
16. Oh, nice.
you actually think he's telling the truth. As drunk as he is, you think he's telling the truth about the wolves coming and attacking and surrounding the house and attacking the house all the way up until or from the moment that his sister was bitten till the moment his father died.
Okay.
But how can wolves just do this damage? It has to be more than that.
Beyond, so and also this.
It's
looks-
that cursed Strahd. He
This
sent
place
them.
looks like it's been like this forever.
Can I grab him like say you've still got him like this and you're
Yeah.
Can I like kind of grab him away from you, Xavier, and I'm just kind of like I just want to take him over here for a second.
Yeah.
Okay, I just,
And I'm just like holding him by the shoulders and kind of just like looking at him. At Ismark, how long have you?
I'm looming, by the way. I'm totally looming.
You're just like, hey guys.
In the background.
Well, not like that.
How long have you lived here?
Here, my whole life. I did
How long has it been like this?
a long time.
Your whole life, or was it different before and then it became like this?
No, it's always been bad, but not this bad.
As you guys are talking, can I kind of go around the perimeter of the house to see if I see anything strange?
Sure.
Do you want to take Hope? Do you want to take Hope with you?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just.
I'll kind of whistle, but I'll kind of keep going by myself if even if the dog doesn't follow.
So you,
If you want to take Hope, like I'll just like look at the dog and kind of go like that, like, point towards Rookie. Just kind of follow. If you don't have to, you don't even.
No,
want.
that sounds good.
Yeah, so it's just like while I'm looming there with Ismark and Hyacinth as Archimedes, and Rookie starts going off, and I look at her, see her kind of do her thing because she always kind of sneaks off. I look at Hope, and I'm like that sort of follow thing, like yeah, go over there.
And I kind of want to kind of sneak away so that Mark doesn't really notice.
okay. No, he's talking with Hyacinth. So
I've still got him.
Hyacinth, are you still talking to him, or what do you?
Yeah, I wanted to ask how old is your sister?
My sister, she's 27.
Was 27. I say it like real dickish.
What? Huh?
Nothing. The lady's talking, or the lady that's in a man's body. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, hey.
We I guess I'm sorry, Ismark. I just this is all very new to me, and I'm just kind of trying to create a picture in my head so that I can better help you.
Thank you.
But I guess I just don't understand you said it's always been bad, but it got worse. Did it get worse because of Strahd, or was he always here and then he got worse?
He was always here, as long as I've been here. But ever since Irina got bitten, it's gotten much worse.
Does he bite many people?
Yes, but usually doesn't leave them alive. He's got some weird attraction to her, and I don't know why.
Wait, so what's the connection then? Why did it get worse since Irina got bitten?
Because
he left her alive.
Because she won't go to his castle.
If anything I might have been holding, I just throw my short swords out and like, that's. She won't go to the castle. He's in love with her, and she won't go to him. He's tried his most forceful things on her by biting her twice to try and lure her in and get in her control. I know it. That's what's going on, right, Ismark?
Yep. Bingo.
And his vengeance is laying upon this new Barovia. All we have to do is take the girl up to Strahd's castle, ask for the keys outside, and get the keys to get out that wall, and we're done.
I don't know if Irina
Yes.
would be super into that.
Yeah, but well, what's my alignment right now? Chaotic, good. Okay. All right, you make a good point. But at the same time, that would solve a lot of our problems.
I feel like
Needs the mini.
I feel like there's a reason that we've been brought here. I know this is difficult, and I know we might die here. There's a possibility that this may very well be the last thing that we do, but maybe.
Now you're starting to. Now you know what I feel. Me and you.
But I think, what if this is what we were meant to do? What if we were supposed to come here and help Irina, who is suffering because someone is obsessed with her, and she just wants to live a normal life? I'm sure as all the other town folk here do, and maybe we're the ones who are supposed to free them. Because I think we can do it.
I kind of want to see Hyacinth roll a persuasion check.
on Xavier?
On at least Xavier. Like, you should roll with advantage if you want to or something. But like, I don't know to do that information, but it's kind of pulling at him right now.
All right, let me have a look. You want me to do which one? Persuasion? Oh, I don't have good persuasion, but do I just click it?
Mm-hmm.
I clicked my own. I don't know if that's even something that.
You do Xavier, Hyacinth persuades you that this is the right thing to do.
You know, I was never one to put my neck out on the line for somebody. At least not when there was a coin involved with it. But you might have something there. Maybe it's the key to get out of here. Help these people, help that girl in there that we haven't even met yet. Alright. Why not? Maybe we'll take some of them with us.
Let's hope so.
And he unhooks his bow, takes an arrow out. Let's go see Irene.
No.
All right.
So
then I come around the front of the house and meet up with you guys with Shadow. Like,
okay.
So we going inside this place?
Yeah, and we're gonna take them all out.
No, I don't.
We're like out of the house. Not like take them out. I know I have an arrow here. That's not
Yeah.
So Ruki, you're still walking around the house. You're looking in like the windows and whatnot?
Yeah, I kind of wanted to see like what kind of like, are there a lot of paw prints around the house that any of them look fresh? And I wanted to see if there's like anything that would make the house more vulnerable for Strahd to get in, anything like that?
As you look around, you can definitely see fresh paw prints. They don't look like they were made today or yesterday,
Okay.
but they are definitely new. You can see that all the windows have been broken out, so if Strahd really wants to get in, he could.
Very easily.
I don't even think a window would stop him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad a game. That's
Yeah.
Is
but-
there like a second story? Like, is this a 2-story house?
Yes. It's
Okay.
it's a mansion, yep.
is this?
Wow.
I'm assuming. Lizzie, have you seen the artwork he put up? I'm assuming this is equivalent to what we're looking at.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
shit! And there's even a castle in the background. I just noticed that.
Yeah, that's cool. So this is like kind of Bavarian styled.
Yes, very.
So okay, I'd like to climb up to the second story if I can, just see if I
Okay.
can see anything in the window.
Okay.
What are you drawing?
House.
Oh.
It's like a toadstool house.
You want me to roll like acrobatics?
Yes, roll me in acrobatics.
So she's going right there.
Okay. You easily
Solid.
spider climb up this wall, and you get to the second story, and you can peer into the windows that's kind of like next to you. You know, you
Oh,
can
yeah.
kind of like whoop into it, and you see that the interior of this house is very well furnished. Although the fixtures show kind of considerable wear,
Okay.
but you also see holy symbols in all inside this room that you're looking into, and you can see many just all over the room.
Okay. I guess that's something I could ask and talk about if that like actually has any.
Yeah.
So is this someone's bedroom? Is there anyone in there?
You don't see anybody in the room. I mean, you could
Okay.
go in. It looks like almost like a tea room, or just a sitting room.
Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna just hop in there, and
Okay.
I think I'm only gonna look in this room, and then I'm gonna head back down out on the outside of the house and meet everyone else.
Okay.
But I'd like to see if like there's anything of interest in here other than the holy symbols.
Okay. You find you find a lot more holy. All you can really see are these tons and tons of holy symbols, but you do notice a stench, just a horrible stench.
Okay, is
inside
it
the
coming
house.
from this room or
No,
somewhere
it's
else?
just permeating throughout the entire house.
Okay. Is there like a holy symbol charm that I could grab on my way out?
Sure.
Okay.
What you find is a crucifix
Jesus.
that it has a circle going around the center portion of it.
Okay. How big is it? Is it?
It's about a foot long.
Oh shit. Okay.
Is it $5?
Hey-oh.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to grab that and stash it.
Okay, you grab it, and you notice that it's pointed. The bottom leg of the crucifix is actually pointed, and
Okay.
it comes to a tip that's been dipped in silver.
Okay.
Oh,
Is the rest
yeah.
of it wooden?
Huh?
Is the rest of it wooden?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Does it seem fairly heavy?
Not. It's not really that heavy. Like, you can easily just carry it around and possibly
Okay.
stab somebody with it.
Okay. I think I'm
What
gonna
it's
put
meant
it
to do.
on my belt, like
Okay.
on the back of my belt,
Sure.
and I'm gonna head back down. I'm gonna jump down the house,
Okay.
scale down, and then meet up with the guys.
Cool. So you come back down, and now everybody's at the front of the house with Ismark and Hyacinth. Are you still kind of talking to Ismark and whatnot?
I think I kind of just sort of let him go, and I'm just kind of thinking maybe
Okay.
like.
Are we he's like
ready-
leading the way to the
Yeah.
house.
Yeah, he can. Let's go up and we'll get in the house. And you see him walk up to the door, and he pulls on the door, and it's not opening. What?
Okay. Oh. I was just gonna ready an action in case he opened the door and do something. But it's okay, the door go ahead. The door's not
Okay.
opening?
No. So he knocks. He starts. Irina,
She's not-
open up.
No. So I grab his hand, like
What?
in the middle of it knocking, like him knocking on it,
Yeah.
and he's gonna grab it. It's like, hey, what are you trying to do? Wake the dead? Kind of like throw
You're
his
already awake, bro.
and just give him a. What are you?
Do we hear anything on the other side of the door?
Yeah, you do see the doors open up from the inside.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, and you see a woman say, "Get in here now."
That's literally right next to me, and I freak out.
Yeah.
I'm like,
But you notice a woman in kind of in ranger's clothing, but also she has a piece of leather around her neck.
are you Irina?
Yeah, I am.
I bet you are. Let's get
Does the
inside.
leather have any decorative?
There's a red. Yeah, there's a red like a red opal, like rounded ruby that's on the left side of the neck.
We're here to save you.
I said to her, "You have a very pretty necklace there."
Yeah, it is. Save me.
Yeah. Can we come in?
Sure.
This will only take a second.
Okay.
And I kind of grab Ismark by the shoulder and lead him in first.
God, did he get drunk again?
Yeah, it was Rookie's fault. And I kind of like signal for everyone else to go in.
Yeah, I said to her, he said he liked brandy, and I got him some glasses of brandy, and well, here we are.
Yeah, I walk in, and as I'm walking in, I'm like, Shadow, stay. Good dog.
And Shadow's kind of like walking right at your side.
I shut the door before he walks in when he starts saying shadow.
Oh wait, I'm still outside.
And I turn around, the doors right in my face.
Before you shut it, I just kind of like nod to Rhea, and she's like, "I know."
Are you leading Rhea into the house too?
No, I think she like knew that she's a donkey, so she stays outside. So she just kind of like found some grass to munch on or something. But I'm like, I thank you for being a good donkey, Rhea. Can I turn to Irina and just like maybe take her hand and like just hold it, like, and just say, "I'm sorry to hear about your father. We've heard wonderful things about him, or lovely, kind things about him, and I'm sorry for your loss."
I am too. And she points to the side room, and you see a man laying dead on a long table.
Is there any reason you haven't buried him or performed a service on him yet?
Yes, because nobody in this town has been brave enough to help us bury him.
We can do that for you. Is that where the center of the odor is coming from?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the decaying body.
Okay.
We can.
I'm also
maybe
coming.
look at
I'll come in at this point, Eric. I was just wondering if I saw anything. It's my staple sort of.
Yeah. So you come in and you see Hyacinth and Archimedes and Rookie, and then you immediately look and you get this stench of putrefaction in your nose, and then you see a body on a table.
I think
Okay,
I'm still outside. I got the door shut in my face, right?
Yeah,
Oh, did you?
I meant like outside, like before we go in.
Oh,
like,
yeah, you didn't notice much.
okay, so as we go in, I would just want to make sure we're not being followed.
Yeah, you're not being followed. Yep.
Okay, so.
Oh
push-
yeah. Okay, I see.
You know,
what you mean.
yeah, that thing. That's like,
Yep.
because every time I go, Strahd's there.
Yeah.
And if we just go inside, I'd
So-
like to take Open with me if no one objects.
Are you letting Archimedes go in before you? Are you opening the door for Archimedes?
Yeah, I'll just push it back open.
All right, and like I kind of walk in a little flustered, like
It's like a weird. Why'd you do that? Right?
Okay. So Rick, as you start to close the door, you notice about 3 or 4 blocks down, you can see a church, and you see a graveyard on the outside of the church, and you start to see ghosts or specters come out of the graves, and they march in 4x4 file down the street and out of the village and up the road, and you towards
toward the castle.
Toward the
or
castle.
away from- okay, so
Yeah.
I just like kind of look at through a crack in the door, I just stand there for a moment, while everyone else is doing their thing.
Yep.
Did you say specters, like ghosts?
Yeah.
Okay.
But we didn't see them. Only Xavier did.
I just wasn't sure. Wow, you're really getting a lot of
Yeah.
Really freaking me out.
It's definitely your story.
Not even. I don't want it to be. Get me home.
I'd like to walk over to Xavier while Hyacinth and Archimedes are talking to Irina.
Okay.
And ask him what they were talking about while I was scouting the perimeter.
So you come up to Xavier, and he's just kind of standing there with his hand on the door, just not looking at anything. The door's shut. He hasn't let go of the handle yet. He doesn't even notice you're there when you walk up.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of nudge you a little bit, like, hey, Xavier.
Spooks. Oh.
Are you okay?
Yeah. What's up?
And I kind of walk over, noticing something's weird.
Yeah.
So, firstly, while I was walking around the house, or around the backside of the house, you guys were still talking.
Yeah.
To him about to Ismark about what was going on. Did you learn anything?
Yeah, and so he kind of like wipes the sweat off his forehead, and this sounds like this Strahd fellow is really just like a dominant force here. Like, he controls these people like a dragon controls his own treasure hoard. But the people are the treasure. They can't go anywhere. They can't do anything. They have no lives. He feeds upon them. He controls them. He owns them.
Okay. So, have they tried to do anything to stop him?
I don't think they even know how. I think they know one way of life, and that's be slaves to this vampire.
So, do you have any idea why Irina, of all people?
No, but she's the reason that I guess this is happening. He wants her so bad, but she has resisted him somehow.
So Archimedes and Hyacinth, what are you saying to Irina?
I think we're just offering to.
I stumbled up behind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I walked up behind Xavier because I didn't hear the talk outside either. So.
Oh, well, then I'm saying. So you're seeing.
I'm kind of catching up too.
You're listening to Xavier say that he's in love with Irina, and that's why he's.
Yeah.
Xavier's not in love with Irina.
No. Sorry, then Strahd is. Well, not yet. You don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
never know where this is going to blossom.
But I think I'm just talking to her about helping. I'll just say, we've got we've got 4 strong bodies here. We can help you bury your father or cremate him if that's what you would prefer. But we can help you with that. That's not.
I have a strength of 12.
Did someone say fire? And I start messing with a firebolt.
That would be wonderful. Please help.
Irina, this Strahd fellow, it seems that you've had a lot of problems with him lately.
Yes.
And well, I was wondering if you know of anyone who's tried to oppose him, and if anyone has succeeded in some fashion, at least made progress against him.
No, we're all too scared.
Okay. Have you thought about leaving this town, about exploring and going to another area?
Where would we go? There's nowhere else.
Do you know of any towns near here?
This is it.
I feel as though
Rookie, they can't get past the mist. They can't go past the wall. This is
Right.
it.
They can't get back to our land, but I mean, there has to be more. There has to be more civilization than just this.
My assumption? No. Strahd controls the fog. Kill Strahd, the fog goes away, and then maybe there's something beyond it.
I mean, is there a road that leads the opposite direction of where we came from this town?
From where you came from?
There is.
What do you?
Like just to another town we're in Barovia, right?
Yeah, there's one. There's the way you came in, and the other way out leads to Strahd's castle.
I think that because he's been around for what it is, Mark, say like 1,000 years, this is the only life they've ever known, and that the generations before them have ever known. And if I'm drawing giant conclusions, it sounds like he's kind of over the however long he's been ruling, he's kind of made it sucky for everyone, but now he's kind of like obsessed with Irina and has now made it especially difficult for everybody because she kind of opposes him.
You know what we should
do? At that moment, hold that thought, Ruki, for 1 second, because you can go back to it. At that moment, if there's something nearby that Xavier can smash, he's going to, like a vase or something.
Yeah, there's one of those.
Just like sitting next to the front door.
Like the vases that come up to like your mid waist. You know, it's about 4 feet tall and made of jade.
Mm-hmm. So,
whoa, made of jade? You're gonna break that?
I don't know, Ken. I just wanted to break some precious china. But he hasn't let his back is to the door. He hasn't moved from the door, but everyone's talking to Irina, and suddenly hears this kind of smash.
Yeah.
And if they look over, like Xavier has a short sword out, is one of the swords out, and he smashed this vase.
What are you doing?
And he just looks at everybody and he just shouts, "There is no way out unless we go through Strahd. That's evident. He commands this land. We can't go back. We can't go east. We can't go west. We can only go through Strahd. Beat him, and this all goes away."
I'm going to run up to Xavier, and I'm going to grab a fist and I say, "Sheath your sword."
Was that a grapple?
What do you think, Eric?
Yeah. No, I think you just he's so stunned that you get a piece of his cloak.
Okay.
His
so you run up and you just kind of grab it and.
Can I like while this is happening, I just kind of look at them.
Yeah.
And I turn back to Irina and I say,
"Wait, what about the persuasion to sheathe my sword?"
Hold on. Wait, what? Hyacinth, what are you doing?
I was just gonna say to Irina, like while they're kind of like runs up to him and grabs his shirt and just says, "Sheath your sword." I just turn around to Irina and just say, "We should probably introduce ourselves."
Yeah, I'd say so, because this has been an interesting introduction so far.
I'm Hyacinth. Unfortunately, I'm actually in the body of my friend here, Archimedes. I know it's a little strange, but we're in a strange place.
Yeah, you're not gonna weird us out here.
I'd say you're probably more understanding of that than most others. This is Archimedes. This is Xavier. He's a ranger. He's a new friend of ours, and this is Ruki.
We don't know him that well.
And Ruki, you're still like grabbing onto Xavier as she says this.
But I'm gonna turn my head and wink, and then turn back to him.
Outside, we have Rhea, who is my companion donkey.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have Hope, who is Xavier's new wolf friend, and
it's been a long time since we've had Hope.
Shadow.
Thank you.
We thought so too. And Shadow, who is Archimedes' wolf friend as well. And
he does tricks. You want to see some tricks?
Yeah.
All right. Can I let him in? Is that okay?
Sure.
Wait, my back's to the door, and I'm in a moment.
All right. It's like I'm so excited that she wants to see Shadow that I like kind of like sort of brush past and just open the door. Shadow, come here. Shadow, come here.
So you open the door, and Shadow comes running in and runs underneath Xavier and kind of bumps him down a little. And Ruki, you kind of fall over the top of Xavier as Shadow just bellows into the door and makes his way in and sits right next to Archimedes.
And I'm like, Archimedes. Like, Shadow, speak.
I mutter under my breath, "I hate that dog."
And I'm like, "Oh, Shadow, shake." And that's it. I'm like, "Who's a good dog? And I just rub his head. And I reach into my pack, grab a little bit of that meat that I still have left over. I'm like, this is Shadow. He's awesome.
Interesting.
And you're Irina.
I am.
It's lovely to meet you, and I'm sorry that this is also very strange. But we were sent here kind of in unusual circumstances, and we're not quite sure exactly how to articulate that yet, or kind of we're still working through that. But
What do you
we're
mean?
here now, and we would like to help.
So I yell over, like Rookie, who's got me by the collar, and like, you know what that means. With my sword, I point up to the castle. The Empire is controlling you all. He's not going to control us.
Okay.
We would like to go home, but we also really want to help. So whatever we can do.
Did you shut the door as you let the dog in?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just pushed it open.
Yeah.
Shadow ran, and then I closed it and just ran back. I gave you what you guys were doing.
Until my persuasion check clears, I'm just going to be aggressive with
I'm going to shove him against the door.
You're shoving Xavier against the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does he like it?
Yeah. This is good.
I'm going to shove him against
totally
the door.
into the door.
Yeah. So after Shadow kind of bumps you guys, you stabilize again and you push Xavier right up against the door.
Okay. I'm going to say to you, I just told you to put your sword away. Do you think that waving your sword around when we're all in this state is going to help? We're just trying to figure out how to make this better. And you think that being violent and aggressive is the way to go? I mean, obviously what I'm doing isn't much better, but at least I'm trying to subdue you.
Persuasion check.
Yeah.
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 Because he's just breathing heavy, and he's looking down at you, and he's looking up at the group, and he's looking
Oh!
Nat.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Get on my level.
I'm not gonna roll. Wait, I'm gonna roll to see if I net it. Well, actually, wouldn't it be persuasion, right?
It'd be a charisma check, so.
Yeah.
Or it'd actually be probably wisdom.
Just a straight wisdom.
Yeah.
And no.
They're both sixes.
So he's breathing heavy, and he looks down at Rookie, and he looks up at the group, and he looks down at Rookie, and he just kind of slacks, like in her arms, like just. And he looks at her and he's like, "Sorry." You know, like.
As you say that, I'm going to say, you pull a move like that again, and you will be sorry.
He doesn't say anything. He just kind of creases his lips and. Yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
I'm going to turn back to Irina. I'm going to say,
He puts
you
the
need to
sword
leave
away.
this town. I believe the closer we get to the danger, the safer we are. Strangely enough. The source of the danger, I suppose. So we should head towards the castle.
Also, Hyacinth was also in the middle of talking about something, so I wanted to
Sorry.
No, it's cool. I knew that resolving that was going to be lead into the other thing.
No, I think you guys already, because I said this is Rookie, and then I guess you guys did that after we already were talking. So now I assume that Irina is just looking at Rookie now.
Yeah. And
Xavier never actually acknowledges the introduction. He just kind of slumps and broods there in the doorway and bangs the door.
And he says, and Irina says, yeah, there's no getting out of here unless somebody destroys Strahd. He's done this to me. And she pulls down the red ruby that's on her neck, and you see just 2 bite marks on her neck.
Say to her, where did you get that ruby?
This was fashioned for me after I was bitten.
By
one of the local merchants.
okay.
Does it signify anything?
No.
Just looks pretty.
Yeah, it covers up the truth.
So how about this, Irina? How about we get some rest? In the morning we'll bury your father, and we'll prepare departure from this town.
That sounds like I'd owe you a debt of gratitude.
Am I allowed to ask a question really quick?
Yeah.
Okay. I just have one last question, if that's okay with you. Is Strahd in love with you?
It seems so. I couldn't imagine anything else.
Why don't you go to him and end this? Xavier says from across the room, sulking in the shadows.
Would you?
Maybe. You know?
What do you mean by end this?
It won't be my fate.
What do you think that by submitting to him that would?
This town's under siege.
And wasn't it before Irina?
Yes,
Good
it was.
point.
It was, but not as bad.
What do you mean by that?
The attacks have gotten worse.
Okay,
He wants you, and he just points over.
okay.
Irina, what's making you not want to go to him?
Can I just finally just kind of crack?
Yeah.
Oh, totally correct.
Yeah.
I'm getting in on
And
this.
I just like turn to Archimedes, and I'm just like, just for a second, maybe put yourself in her position. She didn't ask for this. She didn't want some weird vampire, some ancient vampire dude to be creeping on her. She didn't want that. What would you do if all of a sudden out of nowhere you were just bitten and some guy was like, I own this now, so now you have to come live with me? How would you even, why, what, just, no.
I just want to point out this is also this is her in my body yelling at me.
Oh yeah, it's amazing.
Throwing out feminism power.
Nothing that would come out of my mouth. So you just don't let that happen again.
I rescind my question.
I apologize for that.
Thank
I
you.
put my hand up for a high five.
Wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
So is that
Slowly
it?
start petting Shadow some more.
You guys
Alright,
have any
I'm gonna stop
other
talking
moronic things to say? Like, should we just, give Irina to someone and then call it a day?
Is that an option?
Xavier just sulks.
Okay.
Right.
So did we agree that we should all that tomorrow morning we will have a very respectful and peaceful ceremony for your father, and then perhaps make way toward the castle in what I think, I guess I agree with Ruki, would be like an unexpected move on Irene's part.
Also, can we stay here?
Yes, you can stay in the house as you wish.
All my stuff's back at the. I'll get it later. I'll get it later. It's fine.
Oh yeah.
I say to them, is there any preventative measures we should think about before we head out? Like, are there any, I don't want to say straight out like holy symbols, but like,
Light, right?
Yeah. Take what you want, but we don't know what will kill this creature.
Well, you've been close to him, obviously.
Very.
What can you share about him? Does he have any sort of weakness? Something, maybe not physical, but I don't know, something that would get us close to him.
He's searching for something, though I don't know what it is, and it's not just me.
You have no idea what.
No. Something magical.
What does he smell
Power
like?
for control?
Mm.
you know,
What-
my guess is that he's been here for so long, he's probably bored.
It's not a bad guess.
Think he's Groundhog Daying it?
Yeah.
Today's different.
I don't know. What I do
So-
know is that we don't know much about this land, and I think we should figure out what.
We don't know much about this Irina. And she's twice bitten.
True.
Twice shy. What?
I think we should keep guard around her.
Irina, is there anything we need to know about you?
What would you like to know?
Well, what happens at night?
Nothing, if that's what you're trying to imply.
I'm totally implying it. I'm slathering this in imply.
What symptoms are you experiencing after you were bitten? Both times?
Woozy, nauseous, just an overall arching sickness.
Mm.
I pull, I guess, Hyacinth and Archimedes' body aside, and kind of like quick, like not in like a fashion that would be obvious, but just like maybe I walk up and like kind of whisper or talk lightly to her, like, what do we want to do about these letters? She's the Irene in both of these letters, right? Her father's dead, her brother's drunk. She's the only one conscious right now. Well, maybe she could tell us if one of these is Strahd and one of us not? Like, where do we start making allies?
Maybe we should show her the letter that we got from the hunter and ask if that's her father's writing. Instead of showing her the other. Oh. Wait. Did the other letter say, sorry.
No.
Did the other letter say my wife has
Yeah.
been... So then it has to be Strahd, right? Because he wants to marry her.
Shit.
And he's luring us in.
I think if anybody's gonna know who these letters are from, it's gonna be her. If there's ever a neutral party, it's gonna be her. Do we
Okay,
put all the cards out on the table?
Playing
Did we get the wife one?
Playing devil's advocate.
We have
You got both of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Playing devil's advocate, what if she is working, what if she's already a vampire and she's
She
working with him to lure us in, and by us going to the castle, towards the castle, we're now just going straight into a trap?
I can ask her right now. And he gives you that sort of freaky, like, Xavier stare.
Sarah, are you a vampire?
In this moment in time, I'm actually very unsure. So I'm just kind of, I think I just kind of want to like look at Xavier and just sort of like take a very deliberate sort of like, I'm leaving this up to you kind of step, because I'm being very indecisive and I don't have like a...
So Xavier turns from Hyacinth and walks over to Irene and he says, Irene, hello. This is all
Xavier,
new to you.
we've met before.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is
guy
new
at
for
the
you.
door, right.
This is new for you. This is new for us. Obviously, we're engaged in a plot in a level of danger that we're not used to, especially in a land that we don't come from. Now, you pose a very interesting circumstance for us. You see, your father rules this area, passed down to your brother. He points down to that drunk skunk on the floor, right? Yet Strahd rules everything around you.
What? No.
And our question right now, if we're going to trust you and help anything, is where do your loyalties lie? One could assume the vampire has already had his fangs in you. But the other one side could assume that you have a loyalty to your family.
And midway through that sentence, she
Oh, yeah.
puts a dagger right up to your throat,
Do it.
and she says,
Do it.
"Don't you question me."
Awesome.
What part is true?
Everything I've said is true. And then she pulls the dagger back.
Is there like a little blood?
Yeah, a little.
There's a little blood. So, based on that, it just like kind of remind me, what did she say that was true?
That the wolves have been, that one that she was bitten. Wolves have been coming around the house. Stopped after her father passed away. Strahd is one, in love with her, but also two, looking for a magical item for some purpose that she doesn't know what.
Okay, while she's doing that, can I roll insight as to her loyalties? Because that's really what I'm looking for here.
Sure.
And just see if I can. Do I get advantage? Can someone back me up? How are they going to back me up?
Nobody's gonna.
Damn.
I don't know. I
mean, mean, I can, because I want to find out too. Sorry, I didn't know that I could influence this in any way.
Yeah.
Yeah, like any roll.
Can I do
help.
it?
You can help any roll if
Yep.
you can figure out how to help.
I have. What did you need? Insight?
Well, I'm gonna insight check her. Like as she put the dagger to my throat, and it was like and like kind of stood her ground against those sort of things. Like everything she said is true, right? So the insight check is gonna kind of absorb a little bit of that. But where her loyalties lie, like
Yeah. I guess I am a little weary about like even something as simple as the ruby. Like that's
So-
a weird thing.
Okay, so Hyacinth, you rolled a 15.
Can I just be standing off to the side? Like, can I be watching like body language and doing like a kind of?
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
you look at her and see the intensity in which she's stabbing at Xavier, and you realize that
But it's my insight check.
she's helping too. So you can roll one too if you want.
Oh, okay. So isn't normally helping would boost advantage towards the
Yeah.
insight check?
Right, but I'm going to let Hyacinth actually have her own as well because she's
Oh, okay.
standing outside.
Oh, all right. I get a 17.
Okay. So Hyacinth, you can see that she is sincere in everything she's doing, and everything she's saying is 100% truthful. Xavier, what else did you want to know?
Her loyalties, right? Like that's what I'm asking. Is like everything is true. Got it. You want to cut my throat, but like
Her
you
lo-
wanna cut
her
my throat
her lo-
because
you-
you're siding with Strahd, or because you love this town and
No,
you-
she's siding with her brother and the town, and you're questioning her loyalty in and of itself.
so with a 17, am I getting that she's not on Strahd's side? in
Yeah,
this?
absolutely.
Okay.
What
So
is Ismark doing?
Hmm?
What is Ismark doing during this time?
He's just laying on the couch.
snoring.
Yeah.
So she pulls a knife away from me, and I'm like, and I just kind of step away, and I just, palms up, so I'm not a threat, and I look back at the group, and I'm like, yeah, good enough for me.
I'm a little turned on.
Is that Archimedes' body, or is that Hyacinth?
Yeah.
No, I was speaking for you.
Oh, and I'm a little turned on.
That might be my body talking though. It's like the host.
So what do we do
And
next?
Hyacinth is like, what is this feeling?
Why is this getting bigger?
Yeah. These pants. What's wrong with them?
They're shrinking.
So,
What do we do next? We know what we have to do, but I mean, what do we do next?
I'm gonna say to Irina, would you feel safer with us keeping watch, or do you feel confident about your safety right now?
I can either come with you and help the fight, or I can stay here.
I suppose
Either.
what I mean is, like, for example, tonight we're all gonna go to sleep. Do you want someone to keep guard by your door?
I should be fine.
Are we going to Strahd's castle?
I think
We're
we
gonna
should
go-
head that way. I don't
we
want
gonna-
to go there.
Are we gonna knock on his door? Are we gonna do this?
Well, like what I was saying earlier is I think we should head towards the castle to see if there's anything in that area, and just kind of head that way because it seems like no one really knows what's up there because they're too afraid to venture there.
Should we go tonight under the cover of darkness and into the grip of death, or should we go during daylight?
Yeah, I'm thinking darkness is not a good thing around this area. What little light shines through seems to illuminate and maybe help us guide our way. So maybe not so much darkness.
I am also afraid of the dark, but I don't tell you guys that. So I just say no. No, we shouldn't. We should go when it's light.
Do any of us pick up on that? I roll insight. I rolled anyway. I don't even know. Fucking 13.
Okay, so you guys spend the evening.
Yes, but before that happens, can we find out if she's experienced any sort of like attacks on the house or anything with werewolves or
Well, there were
wolves?
claw marks in the house, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the all the attacks on the house, as we said, have stopped since her father passed away.
But
Oh,
no one
we
ever got
remember-
in.
Father. We still have to deal with her father.
Well, you just got to put him in the ground.
I could put him in the ground right now. I'm not going to.
We're gonna bury him in the morning.
Okay. So should we set up some defenses or something around the house if we need to, or should we do a watch?
I think maybe we should try to get as much sleep as possible. It seems like Irina isn't worried, so maybe we should just kind of get as good rest as we possibly can.
Okay. As we make our good nights with Irina, is there a chance I can study the jewel? With my character's small penchant for jewels, like I just want to know if does this look like something that's magical, or is it something? Is it a fine jewel? Or...
It just looks like a ruby.
Okay. Not really. Like, so I go over there and I clasp her hand, and it's like, Irina, we're gonna get through this. We're all gonna escape with our lives. Just kind of eyeballing the jewel.
Yeah. I hope so.
And
you notice it's just a ruby.
Okay. Yeah.
Also, are there like any books in this house or anything that I could kind of explore?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I guess like I do want to wander around the house just looking for different items that we could potentially use in our travels. I ask Irina first of all, like, is it okay if I see anything that's potentially useful, if I can bring it along?
Sure. Whatever you need.
I'd also like to ask Irina if it's okay if I could pay my respects to your father.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So I go over and kind of like just hover or kneel, depending on how it's kind of set up.
Mm-hmm.
I walk by you and I roll my eyes.
You see just a dead body laying on the table.
So what I'm actually doing, and I feel that eye roll, but what I'm actually doing is I'm trying to I want to inspect the body for anything that, like a clue as to how he died, was it actually natural causes or was it something else, and if he has something on him that is sort of a ward to danger or something. Like, so I don't know who his God is. I'm not praying. This is all a ruse. I'm totally like inspecting, but I'm trying to give it the ruse of like, praying to this.
Yeah, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary. You don't notice any scars. It actually seems like he did pass away from natural causes.
Okay.
From stress,
And he's not carrying any sort of symbol or emblem, something that would ward off evil or anything like that. It's just a dead old guy.
Yep.
Okay.
Can I ask Irina if she wouldn't mind, please? Like if she has like a place that we could maybe make like tea or something, and if she wouldn't mind like setting some hot water to boil.
Sure. We could do that for you.
And then while she like goes off to do that, can I kind of like motion for everyone to kind of come together?
Sure.
I think, or I feel, normally I feel kind of I feel kind of more sure of myself, but I have a very uneasy feeling because of the 2 letters, and I'm worried that by getting closer to the castle, we're just feeding into a trap, and I just wanted to bring that up and see what you guys thought.
Oh, I can almost guarantee we're getting into a trap.
Yeah,
I think stinks of trap.
By staying here, we're gonna be trapped, and by making progress, we're gonna be in more danger. And I'd rather
lose.
Yeah, I don't think we have great options either way.
I'm thinking we get some rest tonight, get as much energy as we can. We'll head to that castle in the morning with Irina.
Oh, I totally agree with that. Our salvation is death or victory at that castle.
I mean, or worse comes to worse, she's what he wants, and maybe she'll distract him.
But
I mean,
we'll practically if we can avoid it.
I mean, if you think about it, we're practically dead from our previous lives. So, like...
Don't say that. That's creepy.
I don't see us going back anytime soon. So I'd rather not succumb to the despair and stay in this town that's obviously given up.
I think despair is everywhere here, though. I don't think you can escape to despair. You either die or escape New Barovia.
There's your bumper sticker.
I think this is what we're supposed to be doing, and I'm glad that I don't feel alone in this uncertainty. But I think that if we stay together, that we can do this, whatever this is.
And by any means, like when I say we should head towards the castle, I don't necessarily mean we should go to the castle. I just kind of feel
like bang on the door, be like, hey.
Yeah, what up? Wanna hang?
We're your new neighbors.
Yeah.
So in the meantime, we should get some sleep.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you guys, like, I'm gonna walk around this house to see if there's anything we can grab, but like, I don't necessarily. And I'm gonna pull out the symbol that I found. I'm gonna say I found this upstairs when I was scouting out behind the house. I went upstairs and found a room where
The heck is it?
It's from what I can tell, it's it's dipped in silver, and there's a stake on the bottom, and I'm guessing this is some sort of symbol that they think will ward off evil. But I don't know.
It's a werewolf vampire.
Can I use my Arcana or History? Like, can I take a look at it?
Sure.
While you do that, can I just be like, I really appreciate you guys doing this. I'm going to go make a cup of tea.
Hey,
Leave.
Rookie, can I see that thing real quick? I want to take a look at it.
Sure.
It's I'm not sure what it is. I hand it right back.
It's a 9. It's a 9. You know that this item, this symbol, and especially the silver that it's been dipped in, will give you added power against any, let's say, dark creatures.
Where did you get it?
Oh, well, I found it.
I tell her that, by the way. And I
found it in the backyard.
Okay. Is this something we should bring up to Irina? Like, this is a weird thing. I've never seen something like this before in my life.
I feel like if we show this to her, it might freak her out a little bit. I think we should kind of keep this one to ourselves.
All the more reason to show it to her. But it's your thing. Where are we sleeping? How's this place look?
Can I realized that I left, but can someone like cover the dude with a sheet or something?
Sure.
No, how's his spirit supposed to escape and go out with those? Nothing. Let's cover him up.
I want to pull Xavier aside after we cover him up.
I go walk away looking for a couch to sleep on with Shadow somewhere to cuddle up.
Okay, so you go and you cuddle up with Shadow in the corner of one of the living rooms, and everybody else is kind of gonna nap for the evening. Or
Are we just like crashing in the living room?
You can crash wherever you want in the house.
I think I go outside with my cup of tea.
Okay.
And like say goodnight to Raya and kind of just hide her at the back.
Okay. So you bring her out to the back of the house instead of being out in the front of the yard. Mm-hmm. And there is a stable area in the back that you can keep her.
Okay. And then I kind of just like gesture to Hope to like follow it.
Okay.
And kind of like hang out with Raya.
Yep. And Hope comes along.
I thought Hope was inside.
No, I thought it was just.
It was just Shadow.
Yeah, I brought Shadow in.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
She's chilling with Raya. She cool.
Hope can take care of herself. She's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
And that's all. And then I go back inside.
Right.
So if there's no rooms or anything, I guess like if we're just going to be in like this living room in the front, Xavier's going to just kind of find a couch, sit on it, and take a whetstone out, work on his sword, or fletch his arrow, and just kind of stay up for a little bit.
I thought Rookie was going to talk to Xavier at some point.
Rookie hasn't done that yet.
Oh.
So
I kind of cut you off to get away from you. Like,
I'm going to go sleep on Shadow.
Wait, what? No, sleeping on Shadow.
No, you're sleeping by her. I'm sleeping on her.
As you're sharpening your sword with the whetstone, I would like to grab a chair and place it down and then sit on it, with the front and
Total interrogation style.
Yeah.
He just kind of looks up and he's we'll say he's fletching an arrow because it's a little less violent looking. He kind of looks up and
I'm gonna say to you, so you weren't like this back in the other land. What's going on with you?
it's just this place is it's not right, you know?
I mean,
Right.
I get it. We're all experiencing this, but you know, we've got to hold it together in order to get back. You can't just give in.
Yeah, I know. It's I don't know what it is, but everywhere I look, I see death here. It's, I guess, a reminder of all the death I've already seen in my past. You just walked away from it then, right? Here, everything stinks of it. It's in your nostrils, it's in your eyes, it's everywhere. And he literally points around and there's a dead body in the room, right? It's literally everywhere here. It's walking out of the woods. It's like you're actually in hell. It's hard to shake. I don't know.
I get it. I want you to know you have friends here, and you know we're here if you need any help. We're not gonna. I'm not gonna do anything until you say you need help. But until then,
I'm fine.
You pull what you pulled tonight. I'm gonna stop you.
Oh, with the sword and the vase. Come on, it was an ugly vase, right?
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah, but no, I get it. This is I'll lock it up because if I snap, any one of us snaps here, you know, it could mean the life of anybody else.
Yeah.
You know, I don't. You're right. No, you're right. Puts the arrow back. He leans back on the couch, pulls his arm, and is like, "You're right. Sorry. I'm sorry."
I'm gonna stand. I'm gonna say, you know, we got your back. And I'm gonna punch him in the shoulder.
Knock it off. That hurts. No, I got your backs too. You know, I don't know you that long, but we've been through a lot in a short period of time. And while I'm trying not to blame you all for bringing me out here, I don't think I'd be safer without anyone else. You guys are good, and I've seen the best.
I roll my eyes and I walk away.
Now kiss.
Yeah.
Kiss that.
Nice moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Xavier just
Go,
like
Jack.
Ricky walks away, and Xavier's like rubbing his arm still, and he says,
There's like there's little heart bubbles going up past his
"There's no
head.
heart bubbles. Just rub it up."
Did Helob roll his eyes at any point?
Yeah. Helob was like basically just twiddling his little. What are they?
Spider thumbs.
Yeah, he was twiddling his spider thumbs, with his hook, kind of
He's just sharpening his hook.
being gory. Yeah. Playing with his hat. Yeah, and after that, I kind of want to just go explore the house, see if there's anything else to use.
You don't see, as you explore through the house, you just see more fine china, nice accoutrements. There's nothing else that you could see that would be really anything to utilize.
Okay.
And dawn comes after you've all slept.
Who's Dawn?
She,
Is that her
hey,
sister?
yeah. Well, this just
This
got
is that no one
weird.
likes.
Yeah.
Is that a Buffy reference?
It was fun.
Okay.
And you bury the old burgomaster, and Irina is very thankful to you, and it's now time to set out on the path, if you so choose, or dare.
Da-na-na. Okay.
What song was that?
Da-na-na.
Oh, okay, we got a Zelda reference.
Yeah.
So as we're like kind of getting ready to go out and do this thing, I don't know, we're like packing supplies or something if we have them. And Irene is standing there, and the sun is shining, and if everyone's outside, Xavier steps out and he's got a big smile on his face, right? And he's tightening up his bracer and says, "Let's go get this son of a bitch."
That's what I like to hear.
Okay, so are you guys ready to leave?
I really thought you were going to cut the episodes. It's after 9.
Drop an epic one-liner.
Yeah. Okay, on that note, we can stop.
Hey, we can keep going, but I'm going to get a beer if we can.
Yeah. No, that's a good place to stop.
Okay.
That was a fun episode.
Yeah.
This Ravenloft, this Ravenloft is delivering a lot of just, I don't know, like,
I feel like character development.
Yeah, holy crap.
because there's not a lot of like, we're not fighting anything, we're just trying to figure it out.
Yeah. And I'm waiting at this point for my turn to talk to Xavier. Everyone else has.
Yeah, you got to find I
got to find a soft moment.
Yeah,
Maybe we'll find a pond somewhere. Old hands in the moonlight.
Well,
Xavier's swimming. His tunic is tossed over a stick.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, everybody's kind of like pulled him aside, and Jesus.
That's true. I do have a female body right now.
You should pull him aside and just be like, hey, everyone else has pulled you aside, so I just wanted to do it too. Okay, bye.
They just bro pound.
And I go, skinny dipping, woo!
Coors Lights. It's a very dark and tragic area. It's affecting Xavier. I didn't like going into this, like, just outside a game. I didn't plan on any of this sort of stuff. I'm just kind of rolling with it because it's just so freaky here, right?
Yeah.
No, that's cool. I like it. I think it's cool.
It's funny because I've kind of been playing Archimedes as like he's actually feels more at home in this area.
Oh, really?
Like that's why I've been like very excited and kind of upbeat and happy because I'm like, this feels like comfortable for me for some reason. I'm not sure why.
That's awesome.
That's interesting to know.
Well, I love that you literally you have the shadow and you just keep rustling him into the situation.
Yeah, exactly. But it's like, I'm just kind of like, all right, I'm just like, I'm more like, I don't feel as nervous as I probably should.
Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly why that is, but
yeah, you're just kind of like, freaking ghost walking down the street, no big deal.
Yeah.
Vampires, wolves attacking the houses. This is
just another day.
I'm trying to make Rookie more like hardened and focused at this point.
I think I'm becoming like more like unsure. Like I kind of have just spent like so long. I'm an indecisive person, but I think it's usually out of like there are so many options, so much opportunity, and it's hard to choose which opportunity to go with. But now this time it's because I'm like hesitating on my instinct and I'm unsure about things.
Yeah.
And I don't like that because normally I'm the one that's like, and this is reasonable and this makes sense, and I'm like very, not persuasive, but like I really believe in what I'm saying. But now I'm like kind of getting to a point where I'm like, oh wow, this is not as like straight and simple as I thought it would be. So I'm a little bit like flustered, I guess.
Yeah, and it's all like it's really cool character stuff and emotions, right? For a proper realm.
I feel
it's really neat. Like Ravenloft brings this out.
I feel like Rookie, you've almost like become distracted from like your quirks, a lot of the quirks that you have, because everything is so like not tense, but everything is like constantly happening. You have to be so hyper focused on everything that you've almost kind of like not been able to
focus on those things.
Well, that's what's cool, right? Like I've not to Paul's Rookie there, but like even I've changed my flaw at this point, like on my character sheet, because the world is changing each one of us in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and like I try to still show like kind of some of those quirks, like with the soap and stuff. And you guys the soap, but like it's definitely not one of those things that I think is on the forefront of my mind, just because everything's so. I think tense is a good word for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's
I
the
like-
fun part about role playing too, right? Like you get into this sort of situation and into this sort of story, and how does your character evolve? You know, how does your character react? Not
Yeah,
everything's
this is
going to
fun.
be good, you know. I think, and things will change, you know.
Yeah.
And Ravenloft's been a really good setting for that, especially early on in this game too. You know,
Mhm.
like we could still just be in the caves of chaos right now.
Yeah.
That's
Don't
true.
know.
Yeah, this is all an illusion.
It's an
We are in the
illusion.
caves of chaos.
Yeah.
This is the weirdest cave of all.
Fucking Flamel, Jesus.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Right?
no, I was trying to look at his name. I was like,
How do you not remember Flamel? I did that because you're a Harry Potter fan.
Yeah,
I know.
Nicholas Flamel.
I remembered it because I was going to reference him earlier, and then I was like, oh crap, I forgot his name.
Where Picard like lives a whole life.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then he
yeah.
wakes up. It's basically the whole name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
No, this is awesome. I'm excited to see where we all go with this too.
I'm nervous we're going to die.
Remember, Shadow's not going to make it.
He probably won't.
I'm nervous for all those things.
I'm going to have an old Yeller moment, which could be really, really heartbreaking.
Oh shit, that'll be crazy.
No, that'd be awful.
I'm not nervous at all.
No,
Oh,
of
God,
course.
what is that?
Oh god, that's the deck of many things.
Is that your?
What is that?
It's not a Taroka deck. That's
Is it
for
not?
sure. Nope.
Oh, is it Taroka deck? What's the deck of many? The deck of many things is different, and the Taroka deck is the Curse of Strahd. How did that play out in the old school version?
We are playing the old school version.
I know, but is it different?
So
from
you'll
the new-
find out.
Oh god.
God.
It's basically at
Don't
a-
make
at a
me
game-
kill my dog.
Yeah.
It's like a random encounter generator, right? For this game, like the DM draws cards as it goes, and that decides what events take place.
Oh,
so
wow.
with Ravenloft, not every game is the same.
That's
that's
cool.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jinx.
RNG stuff.
where the deck of many things was just like curses and treasures or something. I can't remember.
The way the deck of many things work is when you pull it, something happens, and it's either very good or very bad.
I am not going to make a joke. I am not going to make a joke.
Yeah.
No, this
Good
is
night,
great.
everybody.
Yeah.
GG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for playing.
Yeah.
All right.
Are-
See you guys
are-
next week.
We're good
Yeah,
for
we'll be
next
back
week.
next week for more.
Okay. Everybody's
Yeah.
good for next week.
I
Cool.
think so. I was going to San Francisco, but I'm not anymore, so I think I'm good to go.
Fuck yeah.
Great to go.
All right. Well,
All
Good
right.
night, everyone.
y'all have a lovely evening. We'll talk to you
You too.
soon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bye.
How do we get out of here?
Bye.
You're never getting out of here.
I don't know if I can.